I've officially graduated from being a Disney adult to just being a Disney family.
I've been trying my best for a while.
Hey friends, good morning. It is bright and early over here. We are not ready for the day, but I thought I would bring you along on this exciting day where I'm getting organized and prepped because, drumroll please, we are going to Disneyland 1 week from today. We're only going there for a single day trip, like there and back, but we do have a 4-day ticket to use up in total. So they have like a great military discount happening right now, and you don't have to use those tickets within like a certain window of time. So we are staying in a hotel like multiple nights in November, but this time we're going to try to just see how it goes with Madeline. It's only about an hour drive from where we live right now. So we're going to go for a day, and I'm trying to get organized. I've been buying all of the things, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me on this prep day in the life, get it all done video. I've got some cleaning, mom life stuff to tackle. I've got a baby trying to pull my tripod down. And I also have a bunch of organizing I want to get done for Disney. I want to look into some restaurants and food to get together. I have like our stroller to get organized. I bought a bunch of little baby things that I'll share. So I'll share like a Disney baby haul for like our in-park necessities. And then later, I think a week from now, I'll be sharing Maddie. This is not a plaything. But in a week from now, I'll be sharing the vlog from that trip to Disneyland. I am so excited. I've officially graduated from being a Disney adult to just being a Disney family because we have Maddie now. Mwah. So it's Maddie's first trip to Disneyland, my first trip to Disneyland. Christian's been before, but we're very excited about this trip. Now for some serious mom realness. I don't know if there's a 9-month sleep regression or something, but Maddie has had us up at the crack of dawn for the last couple of days, and we are feeling it. So I need to drink lots more coffee, and then we're gonna get ready for the day, probably go outside for a WALK, and then get started on organizing, cleaning, getting ready for that trip.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no.
Now Maddie's wardrobe is, I think, pretty minimal. Like it's just this one drawer for like her everyday outfits. And then her closet, most of the stuff doesn't even fit her. Like half of the stuff is 3 to 6 months that she's outgrown. So I need to go through this at some point. But anything left in here is just like a church outfit or like a nicer outfit. This little dress for Thanksgiving will be really cute. But for Disneyland, I think I'm gonna go simple for her. I think I'm gonna just put her in a long sleeve onesie. She'll have a blanket in the stroller and then have like a spare outfit if it gets dirty. I've seen the really cute outfits on Etsy and Instagram of like little baby outfits for the princesses and stuff, but I just don't feel like spending the money on it right now. My mind could change in the future, but the only thing we do have for Disney right now is this gift of these little Minnie Mouse ears that I've never actually tried on her. I wonder if that would work now. These big headbands are tricky on her because she's got so much hair. Oh, Madeline, you're so cute. Okay, we'll definitely have to take these with us to the park, at least for a picture. We got these as a baby shower gift before she was even born. But besides bringing these just for a photo, I'm not gonna go crazy on the Disney outfit. I will pull out a bin that I recently set up for all of the Disney finds. I bought a new pair of shoes for her because she's not walking, but she likes to stand on things and like hold our hands while she walks around. So I wanna have something on her feet to keep her protected when she wants to get the wiggles out while we're there. But I'll show that later when I get into the Disney bin. But nothing crazy on the outfits. I'm honestly gonna probably just pick something out of here like the day of Disney. I don't think I need to like pull it out, have it set aside. Like I'll just make sure there's a backup outfit for when things get messy in the diaper bag, and then grab one of these from the drawer when we're going.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through and through.
Okay, I'm nerding out a little bit. Maddie is down for her second nap of the day. I'm also assuming that if you're watching this video, you either enjoy me and my channel and my content, or you are also a big Disney nerd, and I am a huge Disney nerd, except I haven't been in the Disney parks since I got married over 3 years ago now. I remember my last trip was right before my wedding with my dad, and I'm a huge Disney World person. I grew up in Florida, went a bunch of times. I had an annual pass for years. Like, I am a diehard Disney World fan, and I have never been to Disneyland, so I am a total noob at this. There's a lot of little nuances that I want to be prepared for, not just for me to enjoy my Disneyland visit as much as possible, but also to manage the unknowns, because bringing a baby with you, I'm sure, is going to increase the stress level and the chaos by 1,000,000%. So I'm trying to get my head wrapped around a rough plan. I'm kind of setting low expectations. So I'm currently on my favorite like Disney blog. It's called Disney Tourist Blog. So I'm going to review a little bit of their info on their website about using Genie Plus at Disneyland. I might make a list of all of the rides that Maddie can ride with us, and then also a list of the rides I'm interested in trying to ride, like a rider swap situation. I know that dining reservations are like gone already. This is kind of a last minute trip.
You had me at hello. 'Cause where you go is where I go.
Okay, I was right about the food. There's a couple reservations available. I'm not super excited about them. Honestly, it's a week out. What was I expecting? And I know that Disneyland is like infamous for its snacks, like corn dogs, Dole Whips, Bengal barbecues. So I'm sure we'll be very content just snacking around the park, or even like a quick service spot, or trying a walk up, because it's just really technically a party of two and then a baby. But I did make a list of rides that are Genie Plus rides, and then also a list of rides for Maddie to do. And honestly, there is so much for her to do. The Genie Plus rides that like stood out to me as things that I definitely want to accomplish and do, well, maybe not accomplish, but things that I'm interested, like if we have the chance, I would love to ride them, are Buzz, Haunted Mansion, Smuggler's Run, and Space Mountain within Disneyland. Now, Buzz and Haunted Mansion are two things that Maddie can also ride on with us, and then Smuggler's Run and Space Mountain both offer that rider swap situation. And then in DCA, there's Guardians of the Galaxy, Incredicoasters. Soarin's a maybe. I love Soarin', but I don't know if it'll be worth a long wait. And what I briefly read online is that Soarin' can have a bit of a wait. And then also Monsters, Inc. And out of all of those, Monsters, Inc. is the only one that Maddie can ride with us, and the rest of them have rider swap. So I'm a little torn about if we're gonna go through with a ton of rider swap, because then it's like each of us are just doing it on our own. And I'm a big Disney nerd and would have a blast by myself at the Disney park, but it's a day for family, so I am a little hesitant about how much time we'll spend swapping. But we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. And then I have a list of all the things that Maddie can do with us no matter what. And I'm thinking, at least for this day trip, for the rides that we're going to do, we're going to lean towards sticking to this list so we can stay together. And in Disneyland, Maddie can do Jungle Cruise, Winnie the Pooh, Alice, Dumbo, Small World, Tea Party, Peter Pan, Snow White, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Buzz, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Pinocchio, Snow White's Wild Adventure, or Scary Adventure, like a bunch. There's a ton. Like any dark ride is safe for a baby to go on. And then over in California Adventure, she can do Monsters, Inc., Turtle Talk, The Little Mermaid, and Web Slingers. So there's a ton of stuff that she can do. So I'm thinking, now that I'm looking at this list, maybe I'll pick one or two things that are important to me to try in Disneyland. Like I know that their Space Mountain is very different from Disney World, and so I might try to squeeze that in or prioritize that versus Soarin', which is like the same exact ride except it's a different film in California. I've also been rambling for very, very long about Disneyland planning, so I'm gonna shut up about this, take a break since Maddie is still napping, and then once she's up, we actually have to go to Costco. We're out of dog food, so I need to go get Bucky his dog food, and then a couple other things there, and then come back here. I have probably some housekeeping things, cleaning up around here, and then I want to look at her stroller, my Disney bin, her diaper bag, and start organizing everything we're gonna bring with us to the park, and then I'll be sharing that with you guys too. We've got a baby that's awake, so let's go to Costco.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering.
It is the next day now. Maddie's taking a nap, so I want to blast through all of the supplies that I've collected for this trip. So first thing that I think is most important is packing snacks for Madeline. She's doing solids and will eat a lot of foods. She's more than welcome to eat any of the food that we get that we think is appropriate for her, but I would rather have more food than not enough. So some things that we like are these little pouches. These fruit and veggie ones from Costco are a great price, but I also like these from Organics Happy Baby. I feel like they have less sugar in them in general. These teeter crackers are also a great choice. We use these every day at home right now. She is teething and a sad baby with that. And what I like to do on bringing these out and about is these take her a little bit of time to work on and eat, so it keeps her occupied for a while. So I'm planning on holding on to these when Christian and I are trying to eat. I can hand her a cracker and she will be happily working on these while Christian and I both get to enjoy our food. And I haven't opened these yet because I think she's not quite old enough, or at least when I bought them she wasn't old enough. And they're just little puffs. I picked up one of these little snack cups that like you can stick their hands into, but like if they flip it upside down, they're not really gonna fall out of as much. And I think we might do this and attach it to the stroller with like a pacifier strap or something so it doesn't fly out of the stroller. But this will be a good like on the go easy way because she loves to like feed herself. So most important thing in Maddie's world probably is having snacks to keep her happy and full and busy. Now Christian and I have gone out to the zoo with her a bunch. We are in San Diego, so the San Diego Zoo is close by for us. And for those trips, we mostly just pack the food for Christian and I like in a cooler and then we walk it straight in. And I know Disneyland, you can do that too. So I'm not sure how much we're planning to eat in the actual parks. Like I said yesterday, I'm planning on like doing a lot of snacking around the park, not any sit down reservations, but I think we might, at least pack a little bit of a cooler or like a lunchbox size something with just a couple snacks in it. That way we're not going crazy out of budget for this trip. But then again, I'm also really excited about Disneyland snacks. So I'll keep these either in the diaper bag, if Christian and I don't pack a lunchbox, but if I pack a lunchbox, it will definitely be easiest to keep all the food in one place, so I'll store that in there. I also have my diaper bag. Now I know a lot of people love large diaper bags. I don't. This is like a backpack size. It's still a pretty decent size and holds a bunch, and I think it's going to be plenty big, my Costco receipt, for Disneyland. So I've got just my wallet, a nursing cover, diapers, a changing pad, wipes, a change of clothes, my car keys, and then my favorite secret weapon to keep in your diaper bag, doggy bags. Anything that she spits up on, like an outfit, or if we're changing a diaper somewhere and don't have somewhere to put said diaper that's dirty, like we don't have a trash can near us, we put it in these. It kind of bags in the scent. It definitely keeps the rest of the diaper bag clean, and I reach for these way more often than I thought I would. So I'm probably gonna keep that pretty simple. Her snacks might go in here, like I said. The little Minnie Mouse headband I showed earlier will go in here. And then just a change of clothes, like nothing too crazy will really need to go in here. Now, moving on to my Disney bin, I have quite a few things in here that are for Maddie, and then a lot that's for me. Like I said, I've been a Disney fan for years, so I have grown quite the collection of ears. I don't know if I'm going to wear ears on this trip. They get a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, I probably will. Who am I kidding? Since we're going in October, I'll either just wear like the classic ones, or I'm extra and have two different pairs of Halloween ears. One of these, I don't know what I'm wearing yet, but I'll probably wear one of these pairs of ears. Now I also have a bunch of pin treating. When I was younger, I was super into this and cannot fathom the idea of getting rid of them. And now the bottom are all baby things that I bought for this trip specifically. First thing I bought were pacifier wipes that I can use to just wipe down anything she likes to put in her mouth. This is also probably super unnecessary, but I went a little crazy with the shopping. It's a travel spoon, so it comes in this case. I still need to wash it, but it's just like a baby feeding spoon. It has silicone on it, and it comes in a little plastic case. That will just stick neatly inside of a diaper bag. For meal times, I also bought these disposable placemats. I've seen these online a bunch, and I love the concept. It's basically, you just peel off the back of them and it sticks to whatever table you're sitting at for eating, and then you don't have to worry about germs, and you also don't really have to worry about how messy your baby gets with whatever food they have in front of them. Like if I have one of those pouches for Maddie, it's going to get everywhere, and if it's on this, I can just tear it up at the end of the meal, ball it up, throw it away, and be done with it and not have to worry about that, or worry about carrying around Clorox wipes and like wiping everything down in our path. So I will fold up a couple of these. They're super lightweight, super tiny. You won't even notice them in your diaper bag, and have those ready for any meals or sit down places we go to. And then the last item is actually super unnecessary. So I saw this online before I even had a baby, and I was like, that is like the coolest, cutest thing. I definitely have to buy one. And I definitely don't think I need this, but it makes me so happy, and I think I'll like find a use for it. and it's this giant Mickey shaped like carabiner. So it just has a clip here, and then it's got like a textured, like padded top to the Mickey Mouse. Can you see that? It comes in black, but black was sold out, so I went with the pink and the rose gold. And all you do is clip it on to your stroller, and then you have an additional storage option and carrying option. For example, if the bottom of our stroller is completely full, I could take my diaper bag and then hook it onto there and have that hanging there. I could hook a water bottle here, any shopping bags, that little lunchbox with snacks. I could hook that here for easy access. So it's just another storage option to maximize the space and the usability and the functionality of your stroller. And it's Mickey Mouse, so you can't beat that. And I guess this leads me into the stroller discussion. So like I said, I'm gonna have this attached to our stroller. If I'm not actively using it, I can just slide it down here and it's completely out of the way, not in the way of the handlebars. And we do have the UPPAbaby Vista V2. It is a very, very expensive stroller, I will admit that. We got it as a gift. I think I already said that, but I love that it can expand to 2 babies. We would love to grow our family. And you can even add a little piggyback board back here and have a standing spot. So you can have 2 babies sitting here, 1 baby standing on the back. So we think it'll be a good fit for our family in the long run. And we're obsessed. We're definitely bringing this with us to Disneyland. It has a good sunshade. This thing unzips and expands even further if it's really sunny or your baby's napping. You can come grab the handle in the back and recline the seat for your baby to nap way more comfortably. So it's really good for on-the-go naps. I'm also obsessed with how big the storage bucket is in the bottom. That's why this carabiner is kind of not really that necessary, because there actually is so much storage down here. My favorite attachment we did buy for this does not go with the stroller at all. It's just from Amazon, and it's a cup holder and a phone holder. And so we can fit my big Stanley water bottle here and my phone and have an easy access. And then I've also added a little mini stroller fan. It should be pretty chilly while we're there, so I'm not sure we'll need that. I should go check the weather to see if that's necessary. So it just clips onto the little rumble bar here, gives a little bit of circulation and ventilation, and that will be our stroller setup. Now this might seem a little bit extra for just one Disneyland day, this much prep, an entire video dedicated to it, but I am so excited to experience this day. I know Maddie's never gonna remember this day, but I will, and it's gonna be so, so special for being Christian to have, and I am just soaking up this moment as much as possible, which is why I'm dedicating an entire video to this. I will be vlogging the day. I will share that day in about a week from now, so stay tuned for that video. Make sure you're subscribed, and also follow my Instagram. I definitely will be sharing posts on my story day of, in the moment, from that trip, and then also our future trips. We do have 3 trips planned for the rest of the year, 2 day trips and 1 3-day long trip. And as long as you guys are enjoying those videos and this content, I will keep sharing about it on top of like my normal household stuff. But this is kind of what's in the forefront of my mind, and I want to share that with you guys. But I have been blabbering for way too long. If you don't care about Disney, you're probably not at this point in the video. But if you are, I'm with you. I watch these videos all the time, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Give it a like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
To feel your skin, I will keep on trying till